What's poppin', guys? It's your host with the most, Lord.Trunks, back again with these motherfucking daily fitness videos. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing my story with you guys about my beta cuck days and how I learned the truth about females. So let's get started, guys. So when I was about 17, heading towards 18, around this time basically, because I turned 20 on December 20th. So last year I was 17, and December 20th was the time I was going to turn 18 basically. So during this time I actually met this girl at the gym, and I was really into her. Like, I fucked with her body and shit, and she was pretty to me. So I hit her up through Instagram actually. I'm like, yo, you go to the same gym I do, blah blah blah, and this and that. And then we were having a conversation. I'm like, yeah, we should work out sometime. And then like a week later, some shit like that, I saw her at the gym. You know, I said, what's up? Smiling and shit, you know, fucking smirking, whatever you want to call it. It was going like this and shit. This was back in the days where I didn't know shit about, you know, the red pill, as in like what's reality. Because I was just hella naive, and my bad if it's hella loud. My dad is like vacuuming and shit. So this was when I was hella naive, and I was just pretty gullible about things. I believe what everybody told me, and you know, that type of shit. So so with this girl, with this chick, right, I met her and shit at the gym. We had I think it was an ab workout. She was showing me her ab workouts and shit, and I remember specifically that I took out the Instagram, and I was just like saying, oh, this, you know, with the girl, I'm with the girl, blah blah blah. I don't want to say her name, but I'm with this girl, blah, 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 we're getting a good ab workout, some shit like that. And, you know, ever since that day, which was around December, some shit like that, December 5th, I forget. It was around December. I know it was in the beginning of December. You know, we were gymming it every day, and I would actually, damn, this just makes me fucking pissed off, but I would actually pick her up from her house every day to go to the gym. And that's just some beta ass shit, guys. I was really feeding for the pussy. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys do this too, and I'm probably still doing it, but you guys have to realize that sometimes you need to focus on yourself and on your purpose. And during that time, I was really distracted by, you know, females. I really was. During that time, I actually, that was the first girl I ever talked to in like a while, like actually like trying to fuck with her type shit. Cause I fuck with girls and shit, but it's been like I had a drought and shit, and I was talking to her, and I really wanted like to beat the pussy, you know. I wanted to dig her guts out and shit. But this was back then when I was indirect with females. I didn't tell them about my true intentions. I would actually just try to be their friends type shit, you know. And this was just me, my parents. I wouldn't say my parents, but this is how I felt inside, how I should treat females. Like, I shouldn't treat them like that certain way, you know, like just trying to fuck them and dip. But that was my intentions, you know. I was just trying to fuck and not really have a relationship type shit, you know, with the female. So, like I said, I would pick her up every day to go to the motherfucking gym. She would fucking take her time and shit, and I'd be like, what the fuck? What's the hold up? Blah blah blah. She'd take hella long, and then obviously I wouldn't say anything. Oh, I would say something. I'd be like, yo, why'd you take so long? She'd be like, oh, I'm taking the shit, or I was making food and this and that. I'm like, alright, whatever. So we go to the gym and shit, and yeah, that was a daily routine. And I really started liking her and shit. Like, I digged her. Like, I really fuck with her personality. I fuck with her body. And what man, that was just hella shit happening. I really have to organize my thoughts on this, because this took me hella takes, just because I couldn't organize my thoughts and organize my words. I was all over the place, so I'm trying my best right now. So, well, let me see. What the fuck happened? There's hella shit. Oh, yeah, so, like, over time, me and her just started, like, kind of fucking with each other. And she would actually buy me, like, shit. She would buy me, like, little not shakes, but little BCAAs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, at the gym. And she would buy me that shit. I would drink it, whatever. We go out to the movies. We would smoke some weed together. She would smoke me out. I'll smoke her out. And then I noticed, like a month after, you know, like this was December. Now, we entered January, she really started acting different. And I actually forgot to tell you guys, but she actually told me that she had an ex. She was like, she barely broke up with her ex like a couple weeks back. And that's the first fucking red flag right there, guys. You never want to fuck with a girl that recently broke up with her ex, because she's basically on the rebound. You know, she's just trying to get a guy and fucking, you know, rebound off that shit. And I did not know this. I was super naive and shit back then, that I was just like, whatever. She was just telling me about her boyfriend problems and all this shit. I was like her emotional tampon, bro. She'll be telling me like, yo, this guy ain't shit. He'll fuck me over. His dick smelled when I was sucking his dick. And I'll be like, yo, what the fuck, baby? Like, why were you fucking with him? Like, I was her basically an emotional tampon for her, bro. Me learning this right now in hindsight, obviously she was just using me the whole time, but I did not know this. Sorry to tell aloud. Like I said, my dad is fucking vacuuming the fuck out of the floors. But anyways, this whole time she was just using me. And I remember one time she actually asked me if I knew anybody that sold weed, and I told her, yeah, sure, I got you. And then I met her up at the gym, whatever. She told me to meet her up right there. And this is the first time, guys, like, that she ever like asked me for weed or whatever, like to buy some. And I insisted, no, just keep the weed. Like, I don't want the money. I bought it. Here you go. That's just me right there. That's some beta shit right there, because I was basically I was exchanging the motherfucking money for sex, and you should not do that with any bitch unless she's a prostitute, you know. But anyways, I noticed hella shit happened right after I did that. Like, she saw me as like a motherfucking beta, what do you want to call it, a beta male, basically a guy that she uses to buy her shit and like use her as an emotional tampon type shit. I forgot the word, but after that happened, like I insisted that it's okay, don't give me the money for the weed. She asked me again like a couple weeks after, and she asked me, yo, can I buy some weed? I'm like, sure. When do you need it? Like, oh, tomorrow, blah blah. Can I get it for free this? Oh no, she said, do I have to pay this time? And I'm like, yeah, baby, you have to pay. And she never responded after that. She left me on red or whatever. She did not respond after that. And I'm like, okay. All right, I see you. So this is when I started getting a hint that, okay, this bitch is just using me and shit, this and that. But I still ignored it like a dumbass. I ignored it and I continued forward fucking with her. And like, this is the time where, man, it was just hellish shit, bro. It's like all over the place. I barely remember this, to be honest, because it wasn't really important to me as much. It did fuck with my head, because honestly I did get depressed after that shit, all that shit happened. But negative shit, mostly I forget about it. But I'm trying my best right now. I'm trying to tell you guys a story. So after that happened, she started acting hella different. I would actually like fucking hold her hand and shit, like some boyfriend girlfriend type shit, some stupid shit like that. And I remember her telling me like, stop holding my hand. And I'm like, what the fuck, why do you want me to stop holding your hand? And she's like, I don't know, I don't see you like that anymore. And I'm like, damn. And I'm gonna tell you guys something, guys. This kind of, back then this upsetted me, but now looking at it, I'm just like, that shit don't even faze me no more. But I remember, like, when was this, like February of 2017, 2018, February 2018. I actually bought her a Valentine's gift, like a stupid ass. And I bought her shoes. Like, this is that type of shit I was on, guys. I literally looked at her Twitter and shit, and I looked at the shit she liked, and I saw she liked some pictures of shoes, and I was like, she likes these shoes. Let me buy them for her. So I bought the shoes. I only had $110, guys. This was back then when I was broke as fuck. I only had $110 in my name, and the shoes were like $50 to $60 plus shipping and handling, whatever you want to call it. So I basically wasted half of my money on her. So when I bought the shoes, you know, I prepped it up in a box and shit. I made it hella cute and shit. I actually bought her weed along with that. So shoes and weed, and I made a box for her for Valentine's Day. And then Valentine's Day came up, and I was texting her, yo, can I come over to your house? Like, I gotta drop something off for you. I got something for you. And she was telling me, no, I'm enjoying time with this chick, her friend, whatever, her little friend. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll give it to you tomorrow, whatever. And then like fucking 6 days passed, 7 days passed, You know, I didn't. I was telling her like, yo, can I come over to the house to drop it off? Can I drop it off for you? And then finally, like the next week, she said, okay, come through. Oh no, not even that. My bad, guys. I actually sent her a fucking text. I sent her pictures of the fucking Valentine's gift, and I'm like, Happy Valentine's Day, ... some shit like that. And then from there, guys, she was like, oh my god, yes, come through, come through. This bitch fucking, you don't even know, guys. Like, me realizing this right now, back then I was super naive. I was unaware of what was happening. This bitch was just using me the whole time. So when that happened, I was kind of pissed off already. I was already upset because this bitch basically made me wait like a week to give her the fucking gift. She was doing that shit on purpose, obviously. You know, she was doing that shit obviously. She was fucking with with her ex during that time too. I'm not fucking stupid. Cause let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you later on in the story, in the video. But let's focus on the Valentine's part. So I bought her the Valentine's gift. I dropped her at her house. I was like, whatever. She came outside. She came in the car, and I'm like, here you go. I was like, I just wanted to drop this off. That's it. And then she was like acting all like happy and shit, like, oh, thank you so much. You don't have to do this. Obviously, she didn't buy me anything. Like, come on, why would... She was just using me the whole time. So why the fuck would she buy me anything, right? So I bought her this shit. After that, guys, I started to realize like this bitch was just using me the whole time, this and this and that. But I still kept, you know, fucking with her, you know, beta shit, some beta shit. Like, I was fiending for that shit. So after that happened, guys, I think like a week later, she actually came to the gym. You know, we were gonna have a workout together, and she came to the gym, and I went up to her to say what's up or whatever, and I looked at her neck, and she had a fucking hickey right here. And this was during the time where she told me like I don't really fuck with you, like, don't hold my hand, this and that. And guys, she had a hickey on her neck, and I was just shocked. I was like, what the fuck? And then she was just trying to tell me like she's like, oh no, it's not what you think. I was fucking. She was telling me like, oh, my ex. Guys, females can never ever be accountable of their actions. It's always the dude's fault. It's always the dude's fault. It's funny, guys. It's kind of funny when you learn this shit. Everything starts making sense, like in your head, like damn, that's the reality, guys. So when she did that, or when I saw that shit on her neck, I literally got hella fucking like mad and shit. I was like, yeah! Just hella mad. But I didn't show it to her, obviously. Like, right after that, I was just like pissed off. I was like, whatever. And then I remember I was gonna take her home that day too. Some beta shit, like I said. And then during when we entered the car, I actually started like telling like what, why the fuck are you treating me like this? Like, all I'm trying to do is love you. And I actually got hella mad. I started crying in front of her, and I actually sucked the fuck out of my fucking the little fucking, what's it called, the little fucking mirror in the car. You know what I'm talking about? You take that shit out. I fucking socked the fuck out of it, hella mad. And I said, oh, all I'm doing is trying to love you. You're not fucking letting me. Some beta shit. That's some beta fucking rage right there. It was, guys, just looking back, that shit was hilarious. Not gonna lie. That shit was hilarious because that's not me no more. That shit was super hilarious, guys. Oh my god. So when that happened, guys, when that happened, I was just like hella depressed. I actually got super sad, and I was depressed for months. And then I stopped talking to her, obviously. Like, I didn't fuck with her anymore. I didn't text her anymore. The only time I did text her was I saw her shit on Safari, and I saw her form was pretty bad. And I texted her like, yo, I saw your form. I think you could do some fixes. Here's a video to watch to fix it, and this and this and that. And then, guys, this is the funny thing. After I told her that, I didn't want to, obviously I didn't want to hang out with her. I was just trying to help her out on their workout. Because that's just me. If I see someone fucking up on their workouts, bad form, I'm going to tell them. And then after that, she told me, I hella miss your energy. Like, I miss being around you, dude. Or something like that. I miss being around you. And I'm like, why? And she said, I think she responded. I said, why? Question mark. And I said, I'm pretty sure your friend gives you the same energy I do at the gym. And then she never responded after that, guys. Never. She didn't respond after that. And then obviously a month passes. And then this bitch tried to hit me up. She's like, I hope you're doing good in life. Have an amazing day or some shit like that. Some shit like that. And then after that, I never texted her back, guys. I never fucked with her ever again. I still see her at the gym, but I don't even talk to her like that. I just say, what's up? Good shit. Great workout. Blah, blah, blah. But I never work out with her anymore. Or I never fuck with her anymore. I don't fuck with her like that anymore. Why? Because she showed her true colors. She was just using me the whole time. I wasn't her sexual preference. And guys, I did fuck her. And this is the funny thing too, guys. When I was fucking her, she said, oh, I'm about to come. Bruh, this bitch did not come. She faked come. Cause I even noticed, like, what the fuck? Like, I swear to God, guys, like a piece of shit came out of her fucking ass or pussy or some shit. Guys, I almost threw up. I swear to God, I almost fucking threw up because it smelled horrendous. I was like, I was gonna throw up. I even remember the smell, guys. And I didn't bust at all. I was like being beta as fuck. I was like, she went off of it. She went off of my dick and she's like, oh, I cummed. I'm like, that's cum? You cum? And she's like, yeah. It's like, your turn. And I'm like, and I was just like, I was hella disgusted, not gonna lie. I took off the condom and shit. I'm like, it's all good. Don't worry about it. And then, actually during that time, even when we had sex, that was when I told her, like, yo, I'm trying to be your boyfriend or whatever. You're trying to be my girlfriend. This and that. I fuck with you, this and that. And then a couple of days after that, actually a week, I think, or two, some shit like that, I actually told her, like, nah, I kind of regret telling you that. I don't fuck with you like that. If anything, I don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not ready. And then then she's like, but you still want to fuck me? You still want to fuck with me like that? I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, guys, I was just hella indirect with her. During this time, I was just like all over the place. I was not assertive with myself. I was not assertive with my mind. And yeah, during that time, I should not have fucked with the girls, if anything. Because it was just a distraction. All that was a distraction and a waste of time. Because, I mean, it wasn't a waste of time because I did learn a lot. I'm not going to lie, I did learn a lot. And now I know what not to do with females. So I had to go through a lot of shit in order to learn, you know? But that's totally fine because I learned when I was young and now when I was like 30 or some shit. And guys, what I was going to say something else about what happened. What was it? Man, I forgot, to be honest. Yeah, I forgot. I was going to say something else. I think that's it, to be honest. And all, like, that happened last year. Literally last year around this time too. December, January, February, a little bit of March. And then after that, I stopped talking to her. Yeah, that shit was crazy though, because, man, I look back and I'm like, what the fuck, Edwin? Like, why did you treat her like that? Why did you put her on her pedestal? Why did you do all that shit? Just for her pussy? Like, seriously, guys? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do that as well. What I used to do. And I greatly learned not to ever do that again, guys. I am never ever gonna cuff a bitch that says one thing and does, well, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm never gonna cuff a bitch if I barely met her. Cause I only met her like a month and I wanted her to be my girlfriend type shit. Fuck that shit, guys. It takes, guys, in order to cuff a girl, you're gonna have to fucking, what's the word? You're gonna have to get to know her for more than a year. I would say like a year, maybe 6 months, maybe. But I would say like a year, to be honest. Because these females are all over the place, be fucking hella dudes and shit, and have no accountability whatsoever. It's always the dude's fault. And actually going back to that, she actually told me, like, she was telling me, like, oh, that guy, he was kissing my neck and this and that, and I couldn't resist it, and then we started, and she told me they didn't fuck, but obviously they did fuck. Come on, if he's kissing your neck like that, he's gonna dig them guts out, you know. And yeah, guys, that was my story. I know it was pretty unorganized, but I'm definitely gonna next time just try to think this out and write it in paper, because this was pretty all over the place, but I don't care. It's just to show you guys, like, what you're going through, I went through it too as well, you know. And you gotta live and learn, and you gotta improve every day, guys, because especially if you're trying to get a wifey or whatever, you want to get a girlfriend, you gotta watch out, because these females are hella manipulative, and they will fucking They will literally have you by the balls if you let them. So be assertive, guys. Be alpha. Don't let these bitches fucking control your life. You control your life, guys. Fuck these bitches, man. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. You're the shit, man. So focus on you. Progress every motherfucking day. Stay on your grind. Go to the gym. Meditate. Take cold showers. Eat fucking good. Dig these bitches fucking guts to sleep. You know? I mean, I'm not saying to not fuck with them, but hey, just be aware, guys. The red pill is powerful, guys. The red pill is the reality. The blue pill is the motherfucking blinds over your eyes. So you choose what you want to see, guys. If you want to see the reality or do you want to be blind, you choose. Alright, guys, that's the video. This is a long ass video. That's my experience with, you know, with female nature and how it went down and what bullshits I went through just to learn that these bitches ain't shit, and if anything, I'm the motherfucking shit. Hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy, Lord.Trunks. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfucking out, guys. Boom.